Guys, all right, guys, we are live with another one, guys. Okay, we are live with another one. The mic is hot. You already know what this is, guys. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. This is this is already, winding down, guys, okay? 2025 is winding down. We just got done with UFC 322 and here we are jumping into another great card, guys. Okay? All right, we have a fantastic card ahead of us this Saturday, headline by Armin Sarukian versus Dan Hooker, guys. Okay, and the co-main event is phenomenal as well, guys. All right, we got Armin by elbow TKO, ground and pound, round 3. That's what life says. Well, guys, this is going to be a fantastic card. All right, this is going to be my UFC fight predictions for this fantastic card, headlined by Armin Sarukian and Dan Hooker. As it stands for 2025, guys, when it comes to my UFC fight predictions, I'm 270 wins and 176 losses, guys. That's 270 wins and 176 losses, guys. That's way above 500. We're gonna keep and continue getting these dubs here, okay? So let's get it, guys. All right, I'm gonna go through these UFC fight predictions rapid fire, okay? Here we are, guys. All right, we got Ryan Luter, okay? We got Ryan Luter versus Ismail Nurdiov. All right, Ismail versus Ryan. Look, Ryan is 1-1, okay, in his last 2 fights, guys. He's a good wrestler, all right? And when he does wrestle you to the ground, he also has good control, guys, okay? Um, Ryan also pushes the pace, guys. He really does. He pushes the pace, and that's why, that's why he utilizes that pace to push you against the fence, grab you, grapple you down to get a good hold of you, and usually hold you down for some good control time when it comes to Ryan. Well, now now guys, when it comes to Ismail, he is 1-2. Okay, 1-2 in his last 3 fights, guys. Also a good wrestler. Okay, overall mixed martial arts skills are good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think Ryan has fought the better competitors. I think he's more experienced, in my opinion. I think Ryan Luter will be able to utilize that good wrestling and utilize that good control to actually take Ismail down and win the fight by unanimous decision, guys. I'm going for Ryan to win that fight, guys. All right, guys. Moving on. Mustard, welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat. How you doing, Mustard? Armin by decision or ground and pound TKO already? 2 Armin fans here in the chat. Okay, Trailblazer. How you doing, Trailblazer? Welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat, Trailblazer. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, okay? It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? Support the community is literally easier than going to your local ATM and using your debit card, literally, guys, okay? Mustard says, but I don't know if Hooker is rusty. Armin might be able to flatline Hooker on the stand-up. People forget Armin is quick. Mustard, I happen to agree with you. That is a fantastic take, guys. All right, moving on with my UFC fight prediction, guys. Guys, run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. We got Tiger Yulin Tiger Yulin versus Kaisi Hiroguchi, guys. Okay. Tiger, phenomenal mixed martial arts skills, 3-0, okay, in his last 3 fights. Strong wrestler, strong control time as well. When he uses that wrestling, he uses that to control you on the ground. And like I said before, guys, he also pushes the pace and he pushes you up against the fence to utilize that control and that wrestling. Now, guys, Gaichi Horiguchi, he's been around for a very, very long time, guys. Okay, he's fought the who's who in mixed martial arts, guys. Now he hasn't competed in the UFC for a very long time, but now he comes back with a phenomenal stint with a hard competitor in Tiger. Okay, to be honest with you, but Kaiji, look, guys, he's fought the who's who. Okay, I remember him fighting Demetrius Johnson way back when, guys. That's like 10 years ago. Okay, all right, but last I saw him, he's fast, he's athletic, he has phenomenal striking, very dynamic on the feet. Also has good wrestling. Overall, good mixed martial arts skills. But I'm gonna have to give it to Tiger, guys. You know, I'm gonna have to give it to him. He's fought high level competitors as well. 3-0 in his last three fights. He's gonna most likely utilize that strong wrestling to take Kaiji down and control him on the ground, guys. All right, that is fact. So I'm going with Tiger to win that fight, guys. All right, moving on, guys. OE Jack, how you doing? Welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat. Guys, like and subscribe, like I always say. All right. This is your channel, okay? I am just a pilot, guys, okay? The only channel where the fans come first, not last. Jack says, no way Islam will beat that Morales at 170. That boy too big for Islam. That's a good one. I don't know about that though, Jack. Armin and Gary dubs for me. The rest is trash. All right, all right. Well, look at that. Critical, highly critical of this card this Saturday. Mustard says, I don't know. Morales has untested wrestling. He could probably just bully him on the ground. That's a good take, Mustard, as well. All right, moving on, guys. We got Nicholas Dopey. Okay, Nicholas Dopey versus Sagid Azaga. Okay, Nicholas Dopey, good power. Okay, he's old and he virtually has no head movement, guys. Okay, virtually no head movement, and he is 1-2 in his last three fights, guys. Okay, Sagid Azaga, he has good wrestling. Okay, he's very calm. You know, calm and collective when it comes to just staying in the line of fire. Excuse me, and standing in the void as well. Okay, good striking, good wrestling. I'm picking Sega Zaga to win this fight, most likely by unanimous decision, guys. All right, moving on, guys. Moving on, we got Narulo Aliv. Okay, Narulo Aliv versus Shem Rock, guys. Okay, Narulo Aliv is 2-0 in his last two fights, guys. He's wrestling heavy style. Okay, wrestling heavy style when it comes to Narulo Aliv. Okay, he has okay striking. You know, he has a good jab. You know, strong jab. He utilizes that jab really, really well, and it could get you into some trouble. It could get you into some trouble if if you don't pay attention to that jab. To be honest with you, he has okay takedown, but if he does take you down, he has phenomenal control when it comes to Narula Aliv. Now, when it comes to Shamrock, guys, he's also wrestling heavy as well. But not only wrestling heavy, he has good Brazilian jiu-jitsu, good takedown. You know what I mean? Nice grappling. Overall good striking when it comes to Shamrock. You know what I mean? But guys, I mean, I think Narulo Ali fought the better competitors, and he's been very active. So I'm gonna have to go with the 2-0 Narulo Ali and push his record to 3-0. Most likely, I could see a finish here. I could see a finish on the feet, maybe in the second round. Narulo Ali wins by knockout in the second round, guys. Moving on, guys. Morales' base is judo and wrestling. Hey, I hear you, guys. Guys, like and subscribe, okay? Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. Do me the favor, please, and thank you, guys, okay? We got Nicholas Dobie. Oh, no, wait, I already read that. Wait, I already read Nicholas Dobie, Narulo Aliv. I did pick Narulo Aliv. All right, moving on, guys. We got Baghdad Grad, okay? Baghdad Grad versus Luke Riley, okay? Baghdad Grad, look, he's lost his last fight, okay? He's an okay, striker. He has some good hands. Mostly Baghdad Grad is, I think he has a dog in him, you know what I mean? Literally, he just makes the fight hard. He has this step in lower leg kick that he usually does. Usually utilizes that with a step in, straight punch. Uh, but Luke Riley, look, he's fast, he's athletic, he likes to strike. He likes to utilize his, clean technique. I like Luke Riley's technique. I really do. I think he's going to be faster than Grad. I think he's going to be faster. I think he's going to be more technical. I think he's going to be better on the feet, guys. I'm going to pick Luke Riley to beat Bogdan Grad, most likely by unanimous decision. I think Luke Riley would make it look really easy, guys. All right, moving on, guys. Mustard says, but ain't nobody on Islam's level have tried taking him down. Hey, I hear you, guys. But let me tell you something. When it comes to Islam Makhachev, what a phenomenal performance at UFC 322. But anyways, guys, moving on, guys. We got Begzad Almakam. Okay, Bekzad Almakam versus Alexander Tuporia. Okay, Alexander Tuporia. You already know who's his brother. He's 1-0 in his last, one fight. Good wrestler. He has good power. He's also strong as hell. But Bagzag, let me tell you something. He's a dangerous striker. Good wrestler. Good grappling. He's 1-1 in his last 2 fights, guys. But let me tell you something. That performance that he put on with Umar Nurmagomedov, he did lose that fight by unanimous decision against Umar Nurmagomedov. But guys, Umar Nurmagomedov is undefeated, only lost against the champion in Merab, guys. So maybe Topuria will be the stronger fighter in this fight just because pure size. But I like Bagzeg Dad, guys. I mean Bagzeg Dad. Sorry about that. I like Bezed Alkamham. I like him. I really do. Just based on his last performance with Umar, I'm gonna have to pick Begzad. I'm gonna pick Begzad to beat Topuria, most likely by unanimous decision, guys, and outlast him. To be honest with you guys, all right. Moving on, though, guys. All right. Let me see. Mustard says, but even Brady didn't shoot once. Even Brady didn't shoot once. Mustard says, agreed. Besides, everyone loses to Marab. Exactly. Marab is just phenomenal, guys. Honestly. Guys, like and subscribe. Run up these likes, guys, and run up these subscriptions, okay? Do me the favor. Support the community, guys, okay? The only channel where the fans come first, not last. But anyways, guys, we got, moving on to the next fight, we got Marek Bellew versus Denzel Freeman. Okay. Look, guys, this is a bunch of heavyweights who are, in my opinion, dead bodies. Okay. Dead bodies. Imagine 2 dead bodies from 28 days later, okay, walking around in a cemetery. That's literally these 2 guys. Okay. Marek Bellew and Denzel Freeman. Okay. Marek is just going to look to grapple, to be honest with you. He's just going to look to grapple. I just think Denzel Freeman is better everywhere, to be honest with you, especially if this is going to be like a one wrestling type of affair for Marek. I don't think Marek is going to try to go in there and try to knock anybody's head off, to be honest with you. I'm going to pick Denzel Freeman to take that fight, most likely by knockout, guys. Most likely by knockout. Moving on, guys, okay? Moving on. Brady shot like 3 times. What are you talking about? That's what Life says. Trailblazer says, for real, though. Hey, I hear you guys. I hear you. All right, guys, we got Rafael. Okay, we got Rafael Gugura. I can't even pronounce his name, guys. I'm sorry. Rafael versus Abdul. Rafael is 0-3, guys. Okay, 0-3 in his last, 3 performances. He's athletic. He's a big guy. You know what I mean? His striking is okay. It's not like you're watching some phenom. Okay, not at all, guys. Okay, and his wrestling is awful, guys. Rafael's wrestling is awful, guys. Abdul, look, guys, you already know how this is gonna go. Okay, he has good power. Abdul has, good grappling, solid chin, good wrestler. He's most likely going to wrestle Rafael to the ground and ground and pound him to death. Okay, so I'm going to pick Abdul to win this fight, most likely by ground and pound, unanimous decision, guys. Okay, moving on, guys. We got Volkan Ozdemir, okay? Volkan Ozdemir, all right, versus Alonzo Manifield, okay? Two older guys, you know what I mean, who's been around, the UFC and mixed martial arts for a long time. Both has fought the who's who, respectively in their divisions. Volkan Ozdemir is 2-1, guys. 2-1 in his last three performances. Look, Volkan Ozdemir, he's a good striker. He has power in his hands, but he has some mileage, guys. All right, and let's not forget he has a tendency to get knocked the fuck out. Okay. Um, Alonzo Menafield, he has power. Okay. Don't get me wrong. On the feet, he's kind of sloppy, especially if he starts, getting tired and his cardio, starts wearing. You know what I mean? He can be a little sloppy, and he's old as well. Both men are old. Alonzo Manifield is 2-1 in his last three fights as well, guys. I'm gonna pick Volkan. I'm gonna pick Volkan Ozdemir to win this fight. I think he has the cleaner striking. I think he's gonna be more technical on the feet. I think he has better cardio. I think Alonzo Manifield, you're gonna see his cardio wear, and by the second and third round, if it gets there, I think you're gonna see his technique just get super sloppy, and that's where Volkan Ozdemir most likely will find his success, guys. I'm going for Volkan Ozdemir to win this by unanimous decision, guys. All right. Moving on, guys. We are almost closer. All right, almost closer to the co-main and main event of the evening, guys. Okay. Here we go, guys. We got Sergio Spivak, okay, versus Shamil Gaziv, guys. Okay. Uh Once again, guys, this is you know what? I need a drink, guys. Every time I talk about the heavyweights, guys, I'm disgusted. Okay, I'm disgusted with just like just line up all the heavyweights, guys. Line up all the heavyweights besides Derek Lewis. Okay, line up all the heavyweights on a highway and run them over, guys. Because I'm telling you right now, Sergio Spivak and Shamil Gaziv, guys, no offense to those guys, no offense to their team, but these are two dead bodies as well, guys. Okay, two dead bodies as well. That heavyweight division is in shambles. I can't get enough this heavyweight. I literally cannot get enough of this heavyweight division. You know what I mean? I literally can't. A bunch of dead bodies. Sergio Spivak, okay, 1-2 in his last three fights. He has good control. Don't get me wrong. He looks to grapple. Shamil Gaziv, okay, striking. All right, good wrestling. He's a physical guy. Excuse me. He's 2-1 in his last three fights. Two dead bodies. I'm gonna go for Shamil Gaziv to beat Sergio Spivak, guys. By most likely we'll see a knockout here or a boring ass fight that goes to unanimous decision because both these guys are a dead body, guys. Okay. All right, moving on. Jack says, yeah, heavyweights are trash. LOL. I agree with you, Jack. I could not disagree. Okay, I agree. Even Francis made a fool of himself against AJ. LOL. Even though it was boxing, it still happened. Hey, I hear you guys. I hear you. But look, guys, I mean, when it comes to Francis Ngannou, he looked great against Tyson Fury, okay? All right, let's drink to that, guys, okay? Let's drink to that. All right, guys, we got Jack Hermanson, okay? Jack Hermanson versus Blum. I can't pronunciate this guy's name. I cannot pronunciate this guy's name if my life depended on it. I don't know, Mick. Oh my gosh, let me try to Miditek. Hey, that's pretty good, Miditek. Hey, I'll take it. Miditek Orobe. All right, we got Jack Hermanson versus Miditek Orobe. Okay, Jack Hermanson, guys, he's a dead body. He's another dead body. The guy is old as shit. I don't even know why he's still fighting. Okay, I saw him on a commercial trying to sell some products. Maybe he needs to do more of that because let me tell you something. As of recent, the guy is just He's not showing any capabilities, okay? Yeah, back then he had some good, finishes with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has some good grappling. But let me tell you something. Jack Hermanson is another dead body. And when it comes to Miditek Arobi, he has some good wrestling. He has some good wrestling. He's 2-1 in his last 3 fights. Jack Hermanson 1-2 in his last 3 fights. I'm gonna pick Meditek Arobi to beat Jack Hermanson just because Jack Hermanson is so old and he's a dead body, and he has purely nothing to offer right now, man. I hope Jack Hermanson just retires, but I'm gonna pick Meditek Arobi, guys. Moving on, guys. Moving on, guys. Okay. Trailblazer says, to be honest, I don't know who is going to win. Hey, I hear you guys. We got Alex Perez, guys. Okay. Alex Perez versus Azul Almeida. Okay. Alex Perez, let me tell you something. Good overall mixed martial arts skills. He's good everywhere. Okay. He's fought the who's who. 1-2 in his last 3 fights. Okay. He mixes it up really, really well when it comes to Alex Perez. Okay. Asu, he's 2-1 in his last 3 fights. He also has good striking, good control, good wrestling. And when he does wrestle you down and grapple you down, his grappling and his control is really, 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 really good. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. Because I like Alex Perez. When you look at Alex Perez's fights, the guys he's lost against, I mean, it's against the who's who, to be honest with you. Same thing for Azu, to be real, but I'm gonna pick Azu. I'm gonna pick Azu Almobayez to beat Alex Perez, guys. Most likely by submission. I can see a submission going on in there. I can see a submission, to be honest with you. Why not? Azu Almobayez wins by submission against Alex Perez. That's my pick for that fight, guys. Alex says Islam is a coward. Oh my gosh. Alex coming in here throwing haymakers. My gosh. Whoa. Jay Smith says no one is beating Alex loser. No one is beating Alex loser. Well, look, Alex Perez is going to lose against Azu Almobayez, okay? Guaranteed. All right, let me see. Islam was calculated against Jack. I think Ilya beats Islam. I don't think that's happening, okay, Jack? I can't agree with that. I think Islam beats Ilya Taporia any which way. Action Jackson says Alex Perez will surprise us. Alex Perez will surprise us. Look. I like Alex Perez. I like the guy. Okay, like I said, he's fought the who's who. Okay, in his respected division. Okay, and I also said he has great mixed. Well, not great. I said he has good mixed martial arts skills. Okay, he mixes it up really, really well. He's good everywhere, and he's lost against the who's who. I said that, but I like Azu. I like Azu as well. So I'm gonna pick Azu to win that fight, guys. Trailblazer says, for real though, guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, support the community. Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, guys. Do me the favor, okay? I'm on now. Run up these likes. Let's go. It helps the algorithm. All right, guys. We got the co-main event of the evening, guys. This could be a headliner, okay, for any UFC fight night or for any pay-per-view card, to be honest with you. But here we are, guys, with a phenomenal co-main event. Excuse me. Belal Muhammad versus Ian Gary, guys. Okay. Guys, I like Ian Gary. I like Belal Muhammad. All right. Belal Muhammad is coming off of a loss. He did lose, okay, against JDM. But let me tell you something. Belal Muhammad did phenomenal on the feet. And if he's able to mix it up and utilize that wrestling, it's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough night for Ian Gary. Now, Ian Gary, he needs to utilize the strong aspects of his mixed martial arts skills, which is utilizing his length and utilizing that distance to set up his striking. Okay? Phenomenal on the feet. Okay? Is he known for a 1 KO type of puncher? No, Ian Gary is not that type of fighter. But very technical on the feet, utilizes his length, utilizes that distance. And we know for a fact He has some good cardio. However, guys, however, in that fifth round against Carlos Prates, a fight that Ian Gary was winning, Ian Gary almost fumbled the whole bag in that fifth round, guys. Carlos Prates started finding success with his striking on the feet and it hurt Ian Gary late in that round. You put another, minute up on the clock, I don't think Ian Gary would have made it. I think Belal Muhammad is watching that fight and he's telling himself, if Ian Gary has quit in him, I can find it. If I'm able to utilize my wrestling and mix up my wrestling with my striking, I can beat the who's who in any division. So, with that said, guys, my pick is Belal Muhammad, guys. I think Belal Muhammad will win by unanimous decision against Ian Gary and beat Ian Gary and utilize that wrestling and make it look easy once again, guys. All right, guys, moving on to the main event of the evening, guys. We got Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker in this main event. Phenomenal main event that can be headlined for any card, even a pay-per-view card. Here we go, guys. Action Jackson says both these fighters have gotten torched by social media. Jack says Belal is trash. Action Jackson says Ian Machado Gary. Jack says, I never liked Belal. He is lame. Leon made him look good. The division has leveled up with some real monsters. Jack says, Belal will lose. Well, guys, I'm going for Belal Muhammad. All right. And hopefully, I see you guys live. Okay, because I will be going live for this event this Saturday. So hopefully I see you guys live on the chat when the fight is happening, so I can hold each and every one of you guys accountable. Okay. But moving on, guys, to the main event of the evening, we got Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker. Arman Tsarukyan should be fighting Ilya Taporia for that lightweight strap, but I digress, guys. Look, guys, Dan Hooker has no possibilities of winning this fight, guys, in my opinion. Do I like Dan Hooker? I like the guy. Do I like his style? I like his style. The guy goes in there and makes a fight very entertaining. Okay? He likes to strike. And I like this. I like watching strikers. Okay? Arman Tsarukyan, though, he's an overall mixed martial arts fighter. He can wrestle you down. And when he wrestles you down to the ground, he can grapple with the best. And not only can he grapple with the best, but he could also submit you as well. Okay? And let's not get it twisted. Arman Tsarukyan is also good on the feet as well. Okay, he's fought against Islam. Yes, he lost against Islam very long ago. That fight should have happened, but unfortunately, Arman Tsarukyan had to pull out due to a hammy. Okay, and now we have Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker. It's a joke. The fact that the UFC actually told Dan Hooker if he wins this fight, he'll be fighting for the strap. That is a joke, guys. Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, Dana White, and the UFC, they need to sit together in a circle and smack each other. How dare they? But I digress, guys. Arman Tsarukyan is going to win this fight most likely by a submission, guys. It's probably going to come early in the first or second round. I mean, Dan Hooker's only shot is to land, a knockout blow, and catch Arman Tsarukyan sleeping right on the chin. And that's how, Dan Hooker gets lucky that night. But I don't see that happening, guys. I see Arman Tsarukyan winning this fight by unanimous submission in the second round, most likely by an arm triangle. Dan Hooker goes down, guys. Arman Tsarukyan is my pick, guys. That is my fight predictions for this event happening this Saturday, headlined by Dan Hooker versus Arman Tsarukyan. Co-main event, Belal Muhammad and Ian Gary. Phenomenal card, guys. If I had to rate this card, 1 being trash, okay, 10 being best, I give this card, you know what? I give this card a solid 7. I give this card a solid 7. Maybe a 7.3. A 7, 7.3. I rate this card, guys. Why not? Why not? Let me read some of these comments now. That's my UFC fight prediction, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Hooker gets choked out. Armin style. Why is that fight even happening? Armin is a number one, and I thought Dan has been trashed for a long time. That's what Gerard says. Hey, I hear you, man. Islam already beat Armin. Yeah, Islam did beat Armin long ago, guys. 170 is popping right now, but when it comes to the title picture, I can't see Prates, Shavkat, or Morales giving Islam more problems than something like Usman, even if he's less deserving. He's the best. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. Maybe Kawal Usman is the next guy, you know what I mean, to fight Islam, but we shall see, guys. We shall see. OE, say you believe in me, please. There you go. I believe in you. I believe in you. Continue doing the hard work, okay? All right, continue grinding, because let me tell you something. If you continue grinding and doing the hard work, you will outgrind anyone. Gerard says Ian Gary KOs Bilal or decision him. I hear you, but I'm going for below Muhammad, guys. I don't think this is a 3-round fight. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think Ian Gary is gonna be able to stick with the pace of below Muhammad. Okay, let's go. JDM versus Prates. Who you got? JDM versus Prates. Well, I don't think that fight is gonna happen, but I think Prates definitely knocks him out, guys. Okay, I think Prates definitely knocked him out. But to be honest with you, I think Prates needs to fight somebody else. Most likely Morales. Most likely Morales. And JDM most likely is gonna fight somebody else as well. Most likely somebody on a losing streak, or I don't know, somebody. We shall see. You know what I mean? We shall see. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. The end of an aura, guy. I mean, aura. The end of an era, guys. Excuse me. The end of an era, guys. You know what I mean? No more ESPN in the UFC. I'm gonna keep repeating it. 2025 is coming to an end, and now the UFC is moving on to Paramount. There will be no more pay-per-views, and I am so excited about that. No more spending $80 on trash ass cards, guys. All you got to do is subscribe to Paramount. Most likely, you know what I mean, it's going to be like $19 a month now. They're going to move it up most likely in the beginning of the year. We'll see in the first quarter. But that's still cheaper. Okay, that's still cheaper than 80 per pay-per-view, guys. Pure facts, guys. Pure facts. The 12 man says Ilya versus Islam. Look, guys, that is the fight to make as well. Maybe we'll get that fight as well. I mean, I still think Islam would destroy Ilya, but we shall see. Gerard says, was JDM a fluke champ? Looked like a turkey against Islam. Gerard, I don't know. I don't want to say he was a fluke champ, you know what I mean? But, he found success against Bilal Muhammad, unfortunately. Bilal Muhammad drops that fight. And it's sort of like the DDP, fight. A lot of people, didn't expect DDP, to get manhandled by Chimaev, but I expected that, and that's how it looked, and that's how it looked, this weekend versus, Islam versus JDM, just very, very dominant. The man 12, JDM best boxer. Yeah, okay, guys, I hear you. Man 9802, we doing how we doing today, Uncle? I am doing good. I am doing good. Hopefully you having a good one, looking great and youthful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The man says John Jones versus Alex, main event, co-main event, Ilya versus Islam Makhachev. Possibly, guys, that would be a phenomenal card. Most likely one of the best cards to ever, to ever be made. To be honest with you, John Jones versus Alex Pereira, excuse me, and Ilia Topuria versus Islam. Man, that's a dream card right there, guys. A dream card. You are my favorite YouTuber, Trailblazer. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, like I always say, this is your channel. Okay, I am just a pilot. All right, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. Mars, how you doing, Mars? Where you been, Mars? Welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat, Mars. Let me see. Shy says we got to move on from John Jones. I don't know, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get to move on from John Jones. To be honest with you, I don't know if we're gonna get to move on from John Jones. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? I think John Jones will get his opportunity, most likely at the White House, but we shall see, guys. We shall see. Gerard says, "Nah, Joan." Hold on, damn, this freaking fly. Excuse me, guys. Nah, John is the goat. Tom is a quitter. Gerard, I happen to agree with you. I think Tom Aspinall is a quitter, and I'm hoping Tom Aspinall gets on that last pay per view card so we can see Cyril Gahn finish what he started. Okay. Trailblazer says, "Hi Mars." The 12 man says Connor versus Michael Chandler and Chamaya versus anyone. Good is good card too. I don't know if Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler are going to make it to a UFC White House card or a UFC event in general, guys. You know what I mean? I mean, Michael Chandler has been away from his family for like about 4 or 5 years waiting on the Conor fight. You know what I mean? He hasn't even been able to win, fights in the UFC, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I don't know how that fight looks. I don't even know how Conor McGregor looks in general. Mars says, "What's up, Trailblazer?" You guys are, talking to each other. Hopefully, you guys are talking to each other, from a distance. You know what I mean? One comes from over there and one comes from Connecticut. You know what I mean? All the way from Stanford. Oh, gosh. I love it. My Wi Fi running slower than Gazeev. Guys, run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, please. Okay. Support the community, guys. Okay. There's nobody else doing this right now. Okay, nobody else doing this right now. Giving my UFC fight predictions on live, guys. Okay, on live. Everybody else does videos. Okay, trying to make themselves look pretty and edit their videos. I don't do no editing. Okay, right now I just what you see is what you get. Okay, forget John Jones. Let's talk about John Pork. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. Uh, But guys, who you think wins? You let me know. Do you guys see Armin Sarukian beating Dan Hooker? Let me know in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Do you see Bilal Muhammad beating Ian Gary, guys? Let me know in the chat. That's really what I'm. Oh shit, that's really what I would want to know about. You know what I mean? That's really what I want to know about. You know, honestly, this is a okay card. Like I said, I rated this card a 7.3 or a solid 7. You know what I mean? If I had to give it a solid number, it'd probably be a 7, to be real. But yeah, guys. I mean, there's nothing else really happening. You know, it's just phenomenal that Islam was able to do that to JDM. Just because I can't believe a lot of people thought JDM was going to be able to, you know, withstand that type of wrestling. I knew for a fact that JDM wasn't going to be able. I knew right away that Islam Makhachev will utilize that wrestling, something that Islam wasn't able. Well, Islam, something that Bilal Muhammad, excuse me, wasn't able to do. But Islam showed. I mean, all you got to do is come into a fight with a strong game plan and stick to that game plan. And let me tell you something, JDM from the first round to the fifth round, he looked like a destroyed man. Honestly, you could tell by the look of his face. He was in agony. Okay. Those calf kicks early in the first and second round that Islam was implementing, I mean, it had JDM just begging for his life. And let me remind you guys, JDM's corner, they didn't do him any they didn't do him any good. Literally in the corner, they're not even giving him any technical advice. They turn JDM. You got to go in there, man. You got to go in there if you want to keep your belt. Do you want to keep your belt? They're asking him some odd questions instead of you know giving him some technical skills. Something that he could go in there and work with. You know what I mean? Like, hey, continue switching those stances because we already could tell those calf kicks are hurting you really really bad. Make sure you switch, and when he does throw, the calf kicks, make sure you make sure you punish him. Continue pressing forward. Don't go backwards. Continue pressing forward. Press the pace. Give him some sound advice, but nothing. That whole guys, JDM. I mean, his whole corner was just confused, and they couldn't even stick to the game plan. Okay, awful guys, awful. Mars says Armin wins easy. Gerard says, has he been on some streak I have not heard about? Well, JDM, he was on a crazy winning streak. Yes, JDM was on a crazy winning streak. JDM got good submission defense, but zero wrestling. Hey, I hear you guys, man. His wrestling is atrocious. Mars says, I have I have to rewatch the Shaft Cat versus Gary fight to make my predictions. Well, what you should do is watch Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates because late in that fifth round, Carlos Prates almost finished Ian Gary, which shows that Ian Gary is, you know, I mean, his cardio and his stamina is questionable, maybe. But this is a 3 round fight. Calf kicks destroy his soul too. Yeah, I hear you, man. Red, I hear you. Mars says I gave JDM a 30% chance, and even that was too high. It definitely was. You should have given him a negative 30%, and still you would have never been close. No, Dan Hooker. Gerard says no, Dan Hooker. Mars says his corner though, they could have a Leon moment. Yeah, a Leon moment. Don't bully him, son. Don't let him bully you. Yeah, I don't think that was gonna happen, guys. Nothing like that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? JDM just looked. He just looked. He looked like a man that basically got dismantled. Okay, guys. Did you check out K-pop? Damn, no, I have not. I have not. Every time, man. Every time I have time, and I don't even check it. You know what? I have it written down right there. Right there, I have it written down. K-pop Demon Hunter. I literally got it written down right there on Netflix. Look, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. If I have it written down, trust me, I'm gonna check it out. I haven't gotten to it. I'm so sorry, man. Trailblazer, you know what? I'm after I get off this live, that's the first thing I'm gonna do then. Just to get that out of the way, okay? Ace says, you think Islam can hold his own against Chimaev? I mean, I think he could hold his own. Don't get me wrong. I think Islam Makhachev could definitely hold his own against Chimaev, but do I see Islam winning that fight? I don't think so. I think Islam would show that he's one of the best, but I think Chimaev would just outsize him, muscle him. He's a stronger guy, the bigger guy, and on the feet as well. I think Chimaev can land some strikes that could possibly you know hurt Islam on the feet. So would he be able to hold his own? Yeah, but I think Chimaev wins that fight, guys. Hassan says, and new Islam Makhachev. Hassan, how you doing, Hassan? Welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat, Hassan. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, okay? Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, guys, okay? Do me the favor. And now Ilya is going to be Islam according to haters. Yes, that's what everybody is saying, guys. I don't see that happening. I see Islam winning that fight as well, guys. I see Islam winning that fight against Ilya Taporia, to be honest with you. Okay? To be honest with you. But yeah, guys. Is anybody going to watch this weekend? Anybody going to watch this UFC card this weekend? Armin Sarukian versus Dan Hooker? Let me know in the chat. And if you think, Armin Sarukian beats Dan Hooker, do you think Armin Sarukian gets that next title shot against Ilya Taporia? And if he does, when does he fight him? Because I know for a fact the first card of the UFC Paramount deal is most likely going to be Ilya Taporia versus Paddy the Baddy. But when will Armin Sarukian get his opportunity? Because if Ilya Taporia fights Paddy the Baddy very early on that first year, I don't know if Armin Sarukian gets his opportunity against Ilya Taporia, because most likely the next fight is going to be Islam versus Ilya Taporia at the White House. So when does Armin Sarukian get his opportunity to fight for that lightweight strap? That's the question. Ace says, send JDM to Dagestan 2 to 3 years and forget, brother. Yeah, Ace, I don't think that's even going to help, guys. Okay, I don't think that's going to help either. Hassan says, Islam had tied a win streak with Anderson Silva. Yes, Hassan, he really did. 16 fight winning streak, and he ties Anderson Silva. Unbelievable, guys. Excuse me. Gerard says, for sure, more excited about Ian Gary and below, though. That's a let me tell you something. That's a phenomenal fight. Bilal Muhammad versus Ian Gary. That's a phenomenal fight. Like I said, that could be a headline into any pay-per-view card that you could pick. Both phenomenal fighters. And like I said, Bilal Muhammad is definitely looking for his next win. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. A says, I'm from New Zealand and I love bro, but Armin is too skilled. However, I wouldn't count Hooker out. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. But I mean, I like Dan Hooker as well, but I mean, Armin Sarukian is just better everywhere, to be real. Jay Smith says Alex is GOAT. I hear you. Who you talking about? Alex Pereira? You talking about Alex Pereira? Is that who you talking about? But yeah, guys, phenomenal card this weekend, happening this weekend. I can't wait. At J Smith, Pereira or Volk? I think the GOAT is Marab. That's my GOAT right now, at least. That is my GOAT, at least. You know what I mean? I don't know about everybody else, but that's my GOAT. It is Marab. A guy, he beat the who's who to get to the belt, and then now he's defended it against whoever the hell, undefeated, defeated, doesn't matter. They're all defeated. You know what I mean? A says JDM losing just proves how great Bulk is. You talking about Volk? Is Mars says is Patty versus Taporia official? Well, I mean, look, guys, it's starting to look that way. It's starting to look that way. I'm not gonna say it's official, but I mean, based on my resources, yeah, I mean, it's looking that way, and it's a sad story to be honest with you. Hassan says Go is Chance versus Dylan Dennis. Unbelievable. Dylan Dennis got jumped, guys. Okay, Dylan Dennis got jumped badly. Okay, at UFC 322. There was nothing he can do. The guy was wearing clown shoes. I don't even know why he was dressed up that way. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Everywhere I see this guy, he's getting into an altercation. Either he's getting jumped, beaten, or punched. Either way, he's getting hurt. Okay. He provoked it though. Hey, I hear you. I know. He always provokes it, guys. I'm not saying he did it. The guy always provoke. He's always into trouble, man. You know, the guy is just unbelievable. To be honest with you, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Honestly. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited about this weekend. I really am. You know what I mean? Two back-to-back great cards, UFC 322, and now this card right here, co-main event below Muhammad Ian Gary, main event Armin Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. This is cool. Back-to-back. The UFC is giving us treats, man. Especially towards the end of the year. I'm excited, guys. Okay, I am excited. Armin round 2 sub. I think Armin gets the round 2 sub as well. That's what I said. I said Armin by unanimous submission in the first round or second round, guys. Okay, pure facts. Okay, pure facts. But yeah, guys, You already know what it is, guys. Like and subscribe, okay? Run up these likes, man. Run up these subscriptions, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, okay, for supporting this community, man. Like I always say, guys, you guys always have been pushing this community, supporting this community. So let me tell you something, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. A says, what does OE stand for? OE stands for uh me. All right. It stands for me. That is my nickname. That's what people call me. They call me OE. And you could basically that's why I say I'm the host OE. So it stands for me. You know what I mean? The Brazilian and Kukis fighters own UFC now. Damn. Unbelievable. Mara says, imagine getting jumped and then Dana banning you instead of the other other guys. Guys, it's because the guy is a troublemaker. Dylan Dennis is a troublemaker. Every time you see this guy, like I said, he's getting jumped, punched, or hurt. You know what I mean? It's just, and it's all it's all because of him. Honestly, it's all because of him, man. When I saw that video, I was laughing when I saw the video because he was wearing clown shoes, guys. Like literally, I don't. Oh gosh, guys, I don't know what was going on, but it's crazy. Mars, who makes more money for Dana? Oh, guys, it was crazy, guys. It was unbelievable, man. It was unbelievable, man. That's all I gotta say, to be real. But yeah, guys, that was my UFC fight predictions, man. You know what I mean? That was my UFC fight predictions for this event. Headline by Armin Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. Okay, when it comes to my UFC fight predictions for 2025, my record is 270 wins and 176 losses, guys. Okay, that is way above 500. Let's continue getting these dubs, okay, and continue supporting this community. Let me read some of these comments. Thoughts on Ronda going off on Rogan? Rogan would destroy her. Just saying. Well, Ace, when it comes to Ronda Rousey, to be honest with you, I think she's super petty, man. I think she's super petty, and it showed how petty she is when Ronda Rousey ends up calling Zhang Wei Li, and she calls Zhang Wei Li and left her a message talking about that. Basically, Ronda Rousey was telling her that Zhang Wei Li is the last female to represent female mixed martial arts, and that she's rooting for her this weekend. And it's all bullshit, because at the end of the day, the only reason why Ronda Rousey sent that message to Zhang Wei Li was was simply and plain because Valentina Shevchenko held Ronda Rousey accountable and said what Ronda Rousey said was wrong, totally wrong. And I don't like Ronda Rousey. I never liked her, point blank, period. I didn't like her when she was in the UFC. I didn't like her when the UFC was trying to push her and they gave her, okay, a UFC title. They literally gave it to her at a press conference, guys. She didn't win it, okay? She was given a title, okay? And then she fought Liz Carmouche, okay? And Liz Carmouche almost beat her in the first round by rear naked choke, guys. If Ronda Rousey would have lost that fight, OMG, guys. Would she have killed herself then? Look, Ronda Rousey is straight trash. I don't care what they say. I've always said that. Okay? They want to compare Ronda Rousey to Royce Gracie, but let me tell you something. Ronda Rousey is terrible. The only technique she had was that one arm bar. At least Royce Gracie had a technique of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? The one girl that I liked the whole time was Misha Tate. I liked her attitude. I liked the way she fought. I liked everything about her. I liked Holly Holmes. When I heard Holly Holmes made it into the UFC, I said, finally, somebody who's going to break Ronda Rousey's face. And that's exactly what happened, guys. Okay. Let me read some of these comments before I'm out of here. Jack says, trash car below gets beat up. Armin beats Hooker. I think below wins, and I think Armin wins as well. Hassan says, so Australia is 3-0 now. 1 JDM, 2 Volk. Hey, I hear you. Jack says, LOL, she went out sad. Terrible attitude. I hear. I agree with you, Jack. Wonk says, American. I don't know what that means. Head movement. Misha Tate makes me sick. I like Misha Tate. LOL, I like Valentina and Urine Blachowicz. Hey, I hear you. I hear you guys. I hear all of you guys. Okay. Trailblazer says bye bye. Well, Trailblazer, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you for supporting the community. Okay, really do. Australia don't have wrestling, brother. I hear you. They really don't. They honestly don't, guys. Okay, Trailblazer, you have a good one. Okay, have a good day and blessed to you. Okay. Cortez is overrated. Look, Ace, I did say Cortez is overrated. The girl only worries about showing off her body, okay, and putting makeup and eyelashes on her face. To be honest with you, she is not worried about the fucking fight. Unbelievable. Mars says Ronda Lousy. That's a good one, Mars. Jack says, see you this weekend where Below loses, bro. That's still a good matchup. Whatever you say. I'll see you later, Jack. I'll see you later, okay? And hopefully I see you on the comment line so I can hold you accountable. I told you Islam will be double champ. Very much so, and I did pick Islam as well. Big says Prates versus Morales is must see TV. Yeah, possibly, guys. I want to see that as well. Jack says I put money on Gary by decision. Hey, how much money are you willing to put, Jack? How much money are you willing to put? Because I'm going for a below. Prates is good, bro. Prates is good, guys. Okay, really, really good, actually. Okay, two back-to-back cards, UFC 322, and okay, a phenomenal UFC Fight Night headline by Armin Sarukian and Dan Hooker. I'm totally excited about this. We have to thank the UFC, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, and Dana White for this treat back to back. Okay. A says below by boring decision. Hey, it might be. Ilya beat Islam. I don't think so. I don't think Ilya beats Islam. Hassan says even Miles Morales is good. Ilya beat Islam. I don't think Ilya is going to beat Islam, guys. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay. Prates or Morales, who is better? Prates or Morales, who is better? Look, guys, I like Carlos Prates. I said it from the very first fight when I saw him in the UFC. I said Carlos Prates is going to be a contender. Very, very soon, he is going to be a contender. And look at what's happening right now, guys. All right, look at what's happening right now. Knocks out Leon Edwards, gets two back-to-back phenomenal knockouts. One was a phenomenal spinning back elbow, and the next was a vicious stepping left hand that knocks out Leon Edwards, the former champ in that division, guys. Hassan says, Morales, he's Spider-Man, bro. Michael says, Islam would destroy Ilya. Vibin says, Ilya beat Islam KO. Nah, I think Islam wins. But Ian Gary owned him. A says, Brady and JDM next, probably. We're going to see. We're going to see if Brady and JDM is going to be the next fight to make. We're going to see. But anyways, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like I always say, guys, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you guys for supporting this community and pushing this community to where it is, okay? But you already know what this is, guys, okay? This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys, you already know what it is. Until next time, peace.